So coming off playing Valiant, we took a day off, we recuperated, and then we just had a really serious team talk the next day and decided what we want to do moving forward.
We all talked about how we felt about the match, things that we weren't happy with, things that we were happy with. It really helped us sort of get a grasp on where everyone was.
That's what, like, most of us had good energy, but then we had a lot of tilting going on during the game too. So we did exactly what we said not to do. It was like the frustrating thing about that is that, like, yeah, we had a plan set out and it was just like it went out the window as soon as the game started. Yeah, make a plan and we didn't follow the plan. Like, I think everyone knew what they were supposed to do and just didn't happen. There was a mixed idea of what was going on. Mixed idea of what to do in that time. It's not one person's loss, it's a shared loss, so to say.
The stuff we noticed the most during the week of practice is we got really good at setting up team comms between everyone, but then once we get on stage, certain people talk more, and then essentially what ends up happening is everyone ends up talking too much and you don't have an effective leader or who to follow. And so it's not necessarily team comms as in people not talking as much as it is people not listening or having a very clear structure on who to talk to. And that's what we started working on.
We're basically changing a lot of our practice strategies. We just want to be more efficient, be more optimal with how we practice.
We made some decisions that's gonna directly affect how we play as a team and as a unit.
So far, our practice has been exponentially better. We're much more driven to improve now that we got that loss under our belt. Everyone's trying very hard.
We're really trying to make a stronger core and really focus as a team on building up that teamwork. I think we're still really trying to put it together, but there's a very visible growth and cohesion that's really come together with the squad.
Going into Outlaws, the team is much more mentally driven than I've seen them in a very long time. I think the last time I've seen them this driven was actually playoffs for contenders. Everyone is much more focused on giving more feedback and without letting emotions come into it. And it means that they really care about this league and this team and getting better and winning.
It would be really good to come out against Houston and get a really convincing win. We really want to come out strong. We really want to get our first win of the season.
We have everything to prove now, basically. And so everyone is so fired up to beat Outlaws.
And given previous results, considering preseason was close, I was expecting it to be a pretty close game.
Let's go. The whole time. Let's go, boys.
Dallas was the biggest surprise of week one. Everyone had such high expectations for this squad, but at the end of the week, they finished off 0-2. Definitely some fan favorites. They need to be on their A game.
It's that pressure by taking out Linkser on the other side of things. Linkser gets resurrected though. Effect will take down Fanny for up somewhere.
There, that's big. Finally, Effect is able to win that duel versus Linkser, but not before Linkser does take to start everything off strong here for Houston.
In touch if he can. The tire will come in and Chips now out of this fight.
Oh, that's so big. Linkser here, and this is going to be the easiest first map for Houston Outlaws. And already trading frags left and right. Effect falls back and he gets caught by Coolman.
At this point, remember, they don't even have to finish. They do just finish like that because they only needed 33%.
Rock is styling, but there's Seagull again. Catches Jake. Boink is there with the resurrect immediately, but Seagull looking to follow up, and again, Seagull's having a field day right now. But here it is. Jake was looking for the opening. He's got the Dragon Blade, and it's time to hack and slash. Effect's not able to get the flashbang off in time, and look what happens. He just murders the back line. Jake, that is fine work indeed.
And just to touch, he had the suicide onto the points. They will not be able to touch it. In Houston, we have a victory over Dallas.
3-0.
We practiced that whole week on communication, and I feel like our practice went really well, but we didn't really account for the stage. Stuff wasn't working out. I kept listening, and like pretty much like everything that we'd been working on that entire week just started to like break down entirely. Like all the communication just kind of like stopped.
I mean, the biggest thing that we lacked in the Outlaws game was decisive calls, not necessarily like people weren't talking as much as making sure people knew who to follow. We quickly realized that playing without Timo in the starting lineup makes it really difficult to have decisive calls in the game because he's such a strong in-game leader.
Costa is more the nice guy leader, whereas Timo is the do this, do that, do it now. Why didn't you do that? Why'd you mess up? Why didn't this happen? Which having someone that does that, it really like gets people going in a certain way on stage, and it keeps people focused. You don't want to hear Timo say, why didn't you do this? So the fourth map, we brought Timo back in to see what would happen. Like if we bring Timo back in, do you think we can maybe pull out this last map and just maybe get some points on the board?
Kyle threw in Timo for the last map because he felt that's what we were lacking, just listening to the team comms on stage. And he was like, okay, let's throw in Timo, and we immediately look better. And so instantly the team was going, okay, well, if the team looked this much better with Timo and his shot calling in the fourth map versus Outlaws, let's just run with this roster, the original OG NV6. That's what they do versus Spitfire.
We're going to see the old school lineup here from our Dallas Fuel squad and reinforce. I felt like it's time for a change because this team is coming in at 0-3.
The reason that they have Taimu back in the lineup is that he is the X factor for this team. So we didn't see him for the majority of their games yesterday. Today he'll be looking to have a big impact.
Attack this high ground, which isn't feasible. Reaper just sort of has to walk directly up onto it. You didn't see them get that opportunity. Nice headshots from Effect.
Courtesy of the Hulk from Coco. And they found Gesture on his own on the high ground, and now Dallas coming from full side. Taimu going crazy through one more time, it looks like. And Effect brought back up, though.
There's no more resurrects, however, for the Dallas Fuel.
Well, they tried, and they nearly got there, but Spitfire take Junkertown.
That was a close map, though.
Now Rascal going in. Ooh, man, Birdring knows where everybody is now, and that makes it easy. They get the supercharger, but nobody can get to the point, and that's going to be another map win for London Spitfire. They are up 2-0 in this series. Deadeye, oh, he
hurried the Winston barrier to get the right click to D-Mac, and perfectly timed with the Deadeye.
And down from above, oh, 3! He killer there, turning around in Effect. Rel survives the one-on-one. He bounces back, gets the kill on Vidocin in the end.
Oh, the ult and the flashbang.
Whoa! And for Dallas, they may have won this map right now unless Prophet can turn it around. Doesn't look like he can. He'll go down, and Dallas Fuel are not out of this match yet. They will win Oasis. But so far, no good. As looks like Birdring is going to unload enough damage in, and the Valkyrie paving the way. There we go. He's been waiting a long time for that one. Go does fall though. So now
the stick.
That's
a double kill.
Effect with the hero play. We need that first stick to win the map, and those are the kills they're looking for. That's going to be it. London Spitfire will take the 3-1 victory over Dallas Fuel.
People say it was a closer match. I would say that we still underperformed a lot. I guess we're okay with winning that map, but still, like, I don't think that really means anything to us.
To go from winning almost everything to, wow, we took a map that's a very hard mental roller coaster for members of the team, and instead it's more of, okay, this is step 1. We took a map. Step 2, Nimbani was close. Next time let's win Nimbani. Step 3, it's not have a slow start, you know. They're never going to be satisfied with just one map.
I feel like out of all of our 4 matches so far, even though we lost all of them, I feel like the only match that our practice aligned with how we performed on stage was the Seoul match. And we definitely made a lot of mistakes, and they made a lot of mistakes, and we made so many mistakes that we didn't deserve to win in any way. But still, like, based on the way we came in, that was accurate. And then after that, we've just kind of been going on a downhill slope of seemingly confidence, morale, and everything like that. And trying to boost it back up is much more difficult than anyone could imagine. We still have so much to just work on and improve, because we've really dipped into a hole that we need to find ourselves out of, and we just need to basically realign our whole team and maybe just reevaluate our strengths and where we need to put them. And I think our biggest concern for all of us, especially myself, is just winning the entire Overwatch League. And winning every game counts, but stage 1 is just 25% of it, so we'll get there.